Shalom and good evening. This is TV7 Israel News broadcasting to you from Jerusalem. And in today's top stories, Israel holds its Day of Remembrance to honor soldiers killed in the line of duty as well as civilians killed in terror attacks. Israel's Consul-General in Istanbul says an agreement on normalization of relations between Turkey and Israel was not possible until the formation of a new government in Ankara. Belgium's foreign minister calls on Israel to ease the blockade imposed on the Hamas-controlled territory during a visit to the Gaza Strip. A serious terror attack was prevented, according to IDF officials, as Palestinian Islamists continue to seek a spark that would reignite the wave of violence which plagued Israel since October of last year. In an incident in the West Bank settlement of Chizmeh, IDF troops spotted suspicious objects at the entrance of the settlement. When the troops approached the objects, an explosive device was detonated in the face of the company commander. The officer was then rushed to the Hadassah Medical Center in Jerusalem, where he underwent surgery. Sources informed TV7 that the soldier was no longer in life-threatening condition. According to a report from the scene of the explosion, 4 pipe bombs were detonated at once, yet 5 other explosive devices that were found at the scene failed to explode. Large numbers of security forces are currently searching for the assailants responsible for placing the explosive devices. Israel's Memorial Day, the Day of Remembrance, was held today to honor soldiers killed in the line of duty and civilians killed in terror attacks. A 2-minute siren was sounded this morning in memory of the 23,477 fallen. 41 casualties to both acts of terror as well as in the line of military duty joined the list of the fallen this year. In a ceremony that took place yesterday at the military's Yad Labanim Center in Jerusalem, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu stressed that in contrast to years of prosecution and relying on the mercy of others, Israel's sons and daughters have fallen to assure self-determination and engraving Israel's eternity.
בנינו ובנותינו יצאו לקרב זקופי קומה. הם נפלו בשליחות עליונה. לקיים את מדינת ישראל ולהבטיח את עתידה. וזהו בדיוק ההבדל, וכל ההבדל, בין עם משועבד ומוכה, נרדף ונתון לחסדי זרים, כפי שהיינו עד לפני 68 שנים, לבין עם שיושב על אדמתו, בונה את מדינתו, שולט בגורלו. החיים בדור של תקומה, של קוממיות, תובילי איתנו מחיר אישי ומחיר לאומי. אבל רוח עמנו חזקה, אנו מאמינים בנצח ישראל. כעם בן אלפי שנים שנחוש להגן על מולדתו, נמשיך לעמוד איתן מול אויבינו, נבנה את ארצנו, נפתח את מדינתנו.
Prime Minister Netanyahu took the opportunity to reiterate Israel's hopes for peace, yet noted an even higher priority, national reconciliation and unity.
לא נוותר על התקווה להתפייס עם אויבינו, אבל קודם כל נתפייס בתוכנו. והפיוס הלאומי נובע משותפות הגורל בינינו. ואין ביטוי יותר עמוק ונאצל לשותפות גורל זו מאשר היום הזה בו אנו זוכרים באהבה גדולה ומצדיעים לבנינו ובנותינו הגיבורים שנפלו כדי שנחיה בארצנו.
Israel, as we speak, is making a sharp shift from grief to joy as the Jewish state welcomes its 68th Independence Day with an official torch-lighting ceremony at Mount Herzl in Jerusalem. Now to another matter, Israel's Consul-General in Istanbul, who is the most senior diplomat and the one strategic ally of Jerusalem, said that the long-running efforts to fully restore Israeli-Turkish ties drained after an Israeli raid on a Turkish ship that tried to break the Israeli blockade on Gaza in 2010, must now await the formation of a new government in Ankara. Turkey downgraded its diplomatic relations with the Jewish state and ejected Israel's ambassador in 2011, a year after the naval incident in which 9 Turkish citizens were killed as Israeli commandos stormed the Mavi Marmara vessel. The two sides have signaled for months a deal is imminent, including compensation for the Mavi Marmara victims and an easing of the Gaza blockade. Israel is currently represented by Shai Cohen, its Consul-General in Istanbul, who said a new Turkish government would need to be in place before relations could be fully restored.
I believe that we'll have to wait till after the composition of the new Turkish government on May 22nd, maybe after, and in order to resume the negotiations. I believe that it will take another round or two in order to conclude a deal.
When asked whether Israel would agree to lift the naval blockade which the Jewish state imposed on the Palestinian enclave since the Islamist Hamas organization violently took control of the Gaza Strip in 2007, a demand voiced by the Turkish government, the Israeli Consul-General ruled out such an option, yet noted that increased humanitarian aid by the Turkish government would be permitted to enter Gaza through the monitored crossings.
We have something like 800 or 900 trucks coming into Gaza on a daily basis, and this number can be extended if needed, and we are more than willing to enable Turkey to play that role. So the sea blockade is actually a non-issue in our eyes, in our view, and I believe that we already are beyond this point of disagreement with the Turkish authorities.
Israel wants to ensure that Turkish supplies do not amount to cooperation with Hamas, which is classified as a terrorist organization by Israel, the European Union, and the United States. Turkey, however, does not see Hamas as a terror organization and is currently hosting a Hamas command center, a fact which Israel says hinders the strategic alliance with Ankara and demands that Turkey bars leaders of the Islamist Palestinian group, which calls for the destruction of the Jewish state, from entering their country. Now to the Gaza Strip, where Belgium's foreign minister called on Israel during a visit to the Palestinian enclave to ease the blockade imposed on the Hamas-controlled territory. During a 3-day visit to Israel and the Palestinian territories, Didier Reynders met leaders from both sides and urged them to relaunch peace negotiations.
We try to discuss with the government of Israel to open the door for more access to Gaza. That is the first step, and if it's possible to do that, it will be possible to receive more raw materials and maybe, I said, to organize investment and trade.
The Belgian top diplomat disregarded the fact that the Gaza Strip is run by a group defined by his country as a terrorist organization, and a reality in which Hamas is believed to use the building materials entering its territory for the creation of tunnels that penetrate Israel, designated for use in battling the Jewish state. Regarding a French initiative to advance peace between Israel and the Palestinians, Minister Reynders noted it was a good idea, but restarting real dialogue between Israel and the Palestinian Authority was the only possibility to reach a viable solution.
About the French initiative, we are supporting that. It's a good idea to organize a conference, but after that, we need to restart a real dialogue among the PA and Israel. Without that, it will be impossible to reach the goal to have a two-state solution. So we are in favor of the French initiative, but we want also to go to a direct dialogue.
Last month, France said it would hold an international conference in Paris on the 30th of May in a bid to relaunch talks between the Palestinians and Israel by the end of the year. Thank you for watching us. Praying for the peace of Israel and the peace of Jerusalem. I'm Jonathan Hassan of Erev Tov, and we will see you again tomorrow at the same time.
In order to donate to TV7 Israel News, please follow these simple steps. First, press the Donate logo, located at the bottom left side of TV7 Israel News Facebook page, or on the Donate tab at the head of the page. Then insert the amount you'd like to donate, and fill in your credit card information. Just like this. And press Review Donation and continue. After reviewing your donation details, please press Donate to finalize your donation. That's it! Your donation is now complete, and an email with your donation details has been sent to your email address. You can also print your donation receipt by pressing the link here. Thank you for supporting TV7 Israel News.